Guys, huge news has been announced today by Chrystia Freeland about 2 hours ago as I'm recording this video, a huge mortgage reform. So it's going to be insane, it's going to blow your mind, guys. Starting December 15th, this is going to take effect, guys. And it's just going to skyrocket all the real estate. I'm not talking about even Vancouver or Ontario, I'm talking about Calgary, Alberta, when we were getting used to that real estate, well, we're probably not going to cross, any luxury real estate in Calgary, Alberta is now over $1 million, right? So when I deal in luxury real estate, I say it's over $1 million. But now it's going to cause the non-luxury real estate, like new homes, go over $1 million. So guys, hear me out. I'm not talking about the election campaign. I'm not talking about the news where Jagmeet Singh decided not to. Well, there is some pizza truck where Jagmeet Singh decided not to, guys. Basically cause the elections and not to forgo his own pension and his own interest, and he wants to become Prime Minister of Canada. But I'm talking about the Chrystia Freeland announcement today in the morning. So what she said is now that insured mortgages, which is insured by CMHC, starting December 2024, December 15th, 2024, you'll be allowed to have an insured mortgage of up to, guess the amount, $1.5 million. That means, guys, that means is what do we have right now? If you're buying a property, first $500,000, so first $500,000 of your property, you need a 5% down payment. The next $500,000, 10%. So we don't know exactly how they're going to break it down. Is it going to be $750,000 at 5% down and next $750,000 at 10%? Or are they going to make it $500,000 at 5%? 1 million at 10% over 500, and then you calculate cumulatively basically 15% over $1 million. We don't know yet how they'll break it down. That's one thing, a clarification that I'm waiting to see from the government of Canada. So what they're saying is that they want Gen Zs and new generations to be able to afford houses. Guys, this is crazy. It's topped by 3 rate cuts that we just had. I was listening to Butler yesterday, one of the chubby guys who has a lot of mortgages and influence on TikTok and amongst media. Anyways, guys, if you need a mortgage, reach out to Neetu Realtors, my wife. She's working with DLC Clear Trust Mortgages in Calgary, Alberta, and she's licensed in Ontario. I'll leave her contact description of the video for you. But anyways, guys, so what this means is that he was saying that they're expecting the interest rates to go down by spring. So now we have an insured mortgages going up to $1.5 freaking million with another interest rate cuts. So that means that, and amortization for new homes that they already made it. And now everyone is complaining about it because they're saying you are just putting money into the builders' pockets. The amortization is going to be, guess, 30 years for the pre-construction homes, right? So now everyone is complaining, why pre-construction? Give it to all Canadians. They might change it too. Let's see if that changes, so that every first-time home buyer would get 30-year amortization. That means, guys, is that, look, right now in Calgary, let's say, that's where I work with the Realty as a realtor myself. You know, I'm telling people, I'm saying, well, it's going to be difficult to cross the $1 million barrier into whatever home you're buying. Because nobody has 20 freaking % down payment to buy a home. But what happened today is, and they're saying that our GDP went by over 60%, and the last time they increased it to $1 million was 2012. Well, they said it's freaking about time to make it 1.5 million. That means is that, well, shit. It means that houses are going to be getting close to 1.5 million. It means that 1 million is no longer a luxury real estate in Calgary, you know, like, because hey, you can go buy luxury real estate with less than 20% down now in Calgary. Well, maybe for Ontario and BC, they should have, that's what they're doing to target that areas. But because it's happening now, also it's going to be, affecting us here in Calgary. We are screwed because those houses, I've been just helping people buy homes that are built 2024, 2023 built, new houses with basements, like green space, they're getting close to $1 million, not in the luxury housing segment, not in the luxury community, just new communities that are, they're getting close to $1 million. Like if you look at Walden, I'm in Seaton right now. See, look, this is Seaton. I'm in Seaton today. So with all of this stuff going on, it's not going to be a problem to cross over a million. So now, guys, I have to cancel my freaking vacation that I planned with my wife to go into South America. We were going to go to Cancun, Mexico with our kids and everything in December. And now I'm worried, guys, because with this kind of news and another interest rate cut, people might start running in Calgary. They might start buying real estate again like crazy and investing here because of this issue. Guys, whatever is happening in Ontario and BC, if it impacts the living standards there, it's going to impact here. So if the prices start skyrocketing there, people are going to pour money again into Alberta, and you know, it's crazy. So I have to cancel my vacation because I might be getting a lot of phone calls. And freaking December 15th, guys, that's exactly when I wanted to go for a vacation, is when it comes into effect. So I guess it's going to be busy. I don't know. Let's see, guys. I think spring of the next year, it's going to be something. It is going to be something when the interest rates are going to be again at not historical low, but at the lowest at the point of the shortened years, and probably they're not going to get lower than that. And the amortization is, you know, maybe they will even change for everyone for 30 years. But now we for sure know that they're making an insured mortgage for $1.5 million. It is going to be crazy, and it's going to push Calgary housing definitely easily over a million. Because hey, look, if you can put less than 20% down for, and now you can afford the luxury real estate. So now you can buy a luxury home because you're not going to need 20% down payment for $1.5 million mortgage anymore starting December 15th, 2024. And it's really bad for Calgary. So they're saying they're going to make housing more affordable, but it's all made for stupid people. You know, like that kind of people that go to a car dealership and they see, you know, they see one of those. I wanted to show you a truck, but there is no pickup truck. Let's say, like, okay, that is, look, no, that's not a good example. Like, let's say over there, Mercedes or Honda Pilot. That car is too cheap, you can buy it for cash. But if it's some expensive car, they're like, oh, look, don't worry about it. You have this much of monthly payments only to buy this car. And people are like, oh, monthly payments, you know, this is a, you know, a sign of dumbness in Eastern Europe, we do like that. You know, that's not a big problem. I can afford that. And if your amortization is 30 years and you are on an insured mortgage, you have a better interest rates, your monthly payments are lower, you can afford 1.2 $1.4 million mortgage now all of a sudden. So why wouldn't you buy it, right? And that's everyone is going to think like that. Why not? You know, I was always not able to afford luxury real estate. Now I can buy a freaking, you know, house with sub-zero kitchen and, you know, like Wolf stove and sub-zero fridge and freaking amazing quartz countertops, custom-made Italian and blah, 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 what you name it, designed by blah, blah, blah guy, whatever. Like, why? Why can't I have a nice lifestyle? I'm going to grab it right now because, hey, look, now when everyone starts going to grab in this real estate, that's luxury, it's going to push the luxury market up now. And when it goes up, it means I'm definitely going to be in the luxury segment because I was one of the first ones to buy. So now there's going to be a rush of that, and that's my forecast. If people are smart, they're going to do that. And if they're going to do that, the first ones are going to win, the last ones are going to lose. And those people who are going to be the last ones are going to be competing with everybody else and overpaying. So let's see what's going to happen, guys. I'm honestly blown away with this news. It's not something that I expected. Just like blanket rezoning in Calgary, I never expected that to happen, and now this. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, what you think is going to happen, and if you still think that real estate is going to crash. I want to read why you think like that, because from what I see is, maybe it will crash, but it sounds like we just pushed out the limit of possibility of what could crash it into a future. It's a temporary solution for a bigger problem in terms of housing, guys. By the way, I'm just next to my car. Came here for this diagnostics, having some problem with my right arm. But anyways, guys, want to say that I'm mind blown, guys. I'm mind blown, guys, with all of this going on, and I'm honestly thinking that I have to cancel my vacation now. I told Nito, my wife, I said I don't think I should go for vacation anymore because this is stupid. You know, like I'm not going to be running back from Mexico. If you know, it's going to be insane. So I'm thinking I'm not going to be even booking it now because of this entire news, because they just pushed out a limit of greed, a greed where people can buy whatever the hell they want with the lesser down payment, and it's going to push yes, the payments are going to be cheaper, but it just means overall housing is going to be more expensive. It's going to cause more inflation. I mean, that's what I think. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just a greedy realtor who's trying to make commissions, right? Like, let me know in the comments down below what you think about it. But it's not my announcement. It's the government of Canada. See you guys soon. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.